I suppose the nice thing about this is it isn't too bad to get into all that. Right there's where the key switch is. There's lean into a hydraulic pipe there to steer myself. 5/16 bolt there, and a 5/16 bolt there. And it all lays down where you can work on it. And I think I need to do a little tweaking on it again because this should be over. Kind of tucked behind here. But having it off a few times lately, it's gotten tweaked, or trying to tweak it to reach into it. And well, yeah, I caught that thing 2 or 3 times in the last couple of days. And the funny thing is I bent that over years ago because I sliced my arm open on that one day. And that's where my coat's been catching. Anyway, gonna see what I can do with that. I know I've got a toggle switch that'll work. I got a couple real heavy ones, as long as I don't break the toggle off, you know. I could do the same ones we got on the bale loader for everything. But a few of them, the toggle's been broke off, so all you got's a little stump sticking out. They still work, so, you know, we've just never changed them. And I'm being lazy this morning. I'll show you how lazy I'm being this morning. I still got half my coffee. That's how lazy I'm being this morning. But wait, you ask. The orb is up. Well, since the power's been out 3 times, nobody's been able to reach that to reset it. Oh, that's something I think I'll do today too. Maybe reset me so I know what time it is. And I really, really need, maybe we need that rainy day tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all frickin' day and be nasty. Maybe I really need that. Get some of this cleaned up. Oh, hey, something kind of cool. Yeah, Brooke isn't all that bad. She had those in her toolbox. And she recently just picked up the hex driver and drill combination in the Milwaukee version. And she picked up the Milwaukee version of this, which is way, way, way bigger than this little set is. So she says, Dad, I don't need to pack that around. I got all these. That saves her from packing a bunch of other stuff too. So those will probably go in the service truck whenever one of the 2 sets of DeWalt drivers sitting right there. Stuff goes in it. Because my plan was the 20-volt DeWalt that I have would go in the service truck, but that's never happened. It's been thrown in there to get used, but always ends up back in here. And yeah, that box has all the parts from that in it to go into Tom. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. And that's something he'd probably do on a weekend instead of during the week. And he's been so freaking busy that he hasn't gotten anything else that I needed done yet. Story of my life. So anyway, I'm going to go grab me a wrench. Oh, after a nice deep yawn. Excuse me. Figure out which way I want to go in here, but I got to have some more coffee. And yeah, we need to put some other stuff away too. And I wish that I had those parts into Tom when I wanted to get them into him, because maybe this thing would be out of here. Kind of like a lot of things I wish somebody'd show up and take the rest of the designs out of my head and finish that thing too. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that. I'm just going to spin you around so I can get a wrench. I'll show you how this goes in a little bit. Well, I finally made it back to this. Now look at the clock. It's 5:45 now. Haven't made it to that yet. Maury came out with Brooke last night after she was done working for him. They brought pizza, so Maury spent the night. So then, yeah, we had to have breakfast together. So running into the fun part. Got the main part here, and then these two wires plugged in here. And reading what they say, battery, ignition, so there'd be a start switch, which that's been out of it in a long time. This side's ignition, focus, you bitch. This side's accessory. There's no freaking accessory to speak of. I mean, it's either on or it's not. But this one says ground. I have never seen an ignition switch with a ground on it. Obviously, I never paid attention the last couple times I changed this freaking thing. So, I mean, it's really not too hard to figure out here. The ground may be simply because this whole panel, well, no, it wouldn't do any good through the switch, though. Still don't make sense. I don't know. Anyway, now I got 4 wires to put on one terminal and 1 wire to put on the other terminal, because I've already got the start going to a push button anyway. And I got a little hole to fill because, you know, it's a little bigger than that one. This means a couple washers, no big deal. Just got to make it. Is it right? Hell if I know, but it'll work one way or the other. Yeah, that was the heaviest chunk of wire I had. That's the hot lead. This is the ignition. Green's the accessory. They're going to go together anyway. And there'd be the switch. I got to take it. It's just sitting there. I got to take it out. If you notice the screws around it, I just made a plate, bolted it in, screwed it in. Had some Krylon brown, and let's see if we can do this. Pretty close paste match, eh? Close enough for me. But when I do this kind of stuff, depending on where it's at and how it is and what it's going to do, there's 2 layers of shrink tube on here. Just because, well, from here to here, there's nothing there. And it also helps stiffen it up there. Keeps from breaking the wires as bad. And you can see my other messes in here from having to delete and redo. And I really don't even know what that, I think that's for the gauges, I think. I don't know. I just know it picks power up off the accessory side. That's the one it was hooked to. And I'd be done with this, but every time I get started on something, I get a text, hey, can you come help me with this? Can you come help me with that? So, or bring me this. So, it's lunchtime. I'm going to go grab some lunch. Then I'm going to go ahead and button it up. Going to probably take those slip joints and try to go down this and tweak it so it'll fit in there better again. That, or grab the big slip joints and just go over the whole thing and just mash it together. I don't remember what I did last time I had to do it, but that's the bad thing. It gets beat up and you get, like I say, catching my coat on it. That didn't help a bit. And I don't know what to do with that. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take a meter and check, see if it grounds to the housing. If it does, well, then I guess I put a ring terminal on it. Maybe run her down to one of these. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's all buttoned up. There's ground to everything to make this light come on. Other stuff comes on. But until I actually hook a ground to here, the voltmeter doesn't work. And that was to the ground prong on the ignition switch. Still no idea why. The only thing I can think of is if it has something to do with the idiot lights. Because I got one important one right there that always comes on when you go to start it. It's my hydraulic pressure indicator. And I can't seem to get it to come on. But if I flick the switch and I bump the button, I got power to the starter. So everything else is working. And I kind of thought, you know, might have had something to do with this, because this is wired in kind of there. Doesn't seem to be, though. Fuse is good. Power's in and out of it. So I don't know. Maybe when I get her mounted up. Maybe it'll work right. Oh, I don't know. I still got to do some tweaking and then put it up. Okay, got this far. Dug out of there so those gates can shut so we can keep them out of there if they come in tonight. So I'm 3 sections in. A short one, a medium, and then that's the longest section. I think that's 20 foot. Of course, this one's either 16 or 20.
See if I can do this without breaking myself.
But I'm that far. She's going to try to step up. You can see how deep that is. And what's along the feeder isn't as deep.
Okay, I'm only 5'3", guys.
She's got to get up there and raise the catwalk. This whole section in front of me right here on the right was at least 1.5 feet deeper than where she's standing. And it's at least 18 inches to the top of the bottom of the feeder. But the reason for the quick video right now, there's what I did. And it's been working fine, with the exception of my charge pressure light not coming on. I just shut it off to talk to her. It's been a dozen times it's been shut off and fired back up. Oh, now it'll work. I just tried 4 times hitting the button and I had nothing. Now it's going to work. So I'm going to get back to work. It's going on 5 o'clock and I want to hopefully finish up to that gate tonight. I hope.
I'm ready to go to the doctor.
And yeah, her knee's bugging the shit out of her today. She's got to call tomorrow and
It's Maury's fault. I think it's
get an appointment. And, tell the insurance company they owe her money. Anyway, I got to get back to work. If my phone will, the video will quit. Well, you get the video late. We just got done with this. Actually, I got some more scraping to do out here, but calf barn is clean. I think we're going to leave it till tomorrow to spread straw, let it dry out in there a little. Bunch of that was freaking wet. And rather than fight cows and finish filling the manure storage, which we still need to clean feed barn, that kind of thing, I need room for that. Right there's where it is, so we can get a chance to spread it. It goes down to that feeder. I got just enough room to get around the end of it to get out of here. And she wants me to lift her up so she can clean the gutters.
Why don't we do that tomorrow? And we'll get a board to fit because it's
Yeah.
done all the way.
Now she says we'll do that tomorrow. We may not be able to get back here tomorrow if it rains like they're saying.
Tomorrow it wasn't supposed to rain.
Yeah, it was. It was supposed to rain today and they put it off till tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's been like this all day.
But it's routing all the way to this
So,
one.
anyway. And I only screwed up that once. It's worked probably 20 times since then.
And I fixed your screw up.
She says she fixed my screw up. I don't know what my screw up was.
The feeder.
Oh, yeah. Bad thing about coming in this direction, the gate up there at the other end, where it meets the feeder, I was trying to back scrape that.
The lady.
I bumped the board, split it. Of course, she split it when she put a bunch of nails in to hold it together, but hey, nails are there, it'll hold me.
I was gonna say, at least it's holding it.
That's 90% of it. So anyway, everybody, this was my Easter. I hope y'all had a good Easter. Yeah, sounds like we're probably going to try to go up to Becky's folks sometime next week, end of the week, I think. Although they had dinner at 5 o'clock today anyway. Obviously we didn't make it because
How I'm
it's
feeling.
it's after 6:30 already. I'm well over, about an hour late. Hopefully it'll upload fast. Till then, hey, y'all have a good one.